right, so first and foremost, let me big up my partners on this NFT launch, Hustle. H-U-S-L, motherfucker, not H-U-S-T-L-E, even though the concept is the same. So big up to the Hustle family as my partners on my first NFT launch. Yes, I'm officially in the space, motherfuckers. I'm officially in the space of the NFT universe. All of my collectors in the NFT space, all of the supporters in the NFT space, all of the fans of the NFT space, thank you for welcoming me with the warmest and the most welcoming embrace, with your arms open wide for the motherfucking dragon, Busta Rhymes. 30 years this year. I celebrate an anniversary and a celebration of just my creative contributions and my hard work and my passion and my commitment and my obligation to continue to push culture forward, our culture, the hip hop culture. And I always wanted to be able to be a leader of the new, which is why in 1991, July 30th, the first album from the group that was pretty much the seed of the birth of Busta Rhymes, aka the Dragon. The date of that birth was July 30th, 1991. We are here, September 2021, and it's just interesting to be able to be in this space to celebrate more leading of the new 30 years later. Hustling, grinding, beating the pavement, just continuing to show you better than I could tell you through my actions how much I love being blessed with this gift of being able to be a creative, a curator, artist, dreamer, just an all-around contributor to anyone that is aspiring to imagine and dream. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing that led to the inspiration of not only me being the Dragon, from the inception of Busta Rhymes to my first NFT being the Dragon, when I was a little boy, my father, you know, when it was these like legendary theaters in East Flatbush, Brooklyn. One was called Rugby Theater. We used to always go to that theater. Back then, the karate films used to be the shit in these theaters. And, you know, my pops took me to see Enter the Dragon as a little boy. And the way Bruce Lee was just busting everybody's ass, and the fire and the passion, and just how he always walked away from every situation as the victorious one. Lord Victorious. Bruce Lee was always Lord Victorious. But he was the Dragon. And I always was full of energy as a little boy. Like my mom used to tell me, you know, I always had this 9 o'clock bedtime curfew and shit. And, you know, I was like, always not trying to go to bed at 9 o'clock. I ain't give a fuck if it was a school night or I ain't give a fuck if it was whatever night. And, you know, the way we was raised in a Caribbean household, kids are to be seen, and not to be seen or heard unless spoken to, especially when adults is around, is the way we was raised in our household. And I was always able to finagle my way around that because I was so full of energy that when my mom's entertaining her adult company with my dad, and they had the family and the friends over, and it was past 9 o'clock, and you know, they listening to music and they having a good time, I got to doing my high energy shit. And Bruce Lee was always the inspiration for that. So I would get into my dancing and my James Brown splits and shit, doing whatever I did so that I could entertain the adults, so that they forgot to tell me that I had to take my ass to bed at 9 o'clock. That then turned into me learning how to perform. That then turned into me falling in love with being an artist and wanting to make music and wanting to be in that light and be in front of an audience, because I always was able to get that love from the immediate family and friends that my moms and my pops had as company in the crib so that I could just, stay up past 9 o'clock. The seed that was planted from that obviously grew into the roots that sprouted into this flower that blossomed into this bouquet of flowers that blossomed into this forest that became a 30-year legacy that y'all have grown to know and love as Busta Rhymes. So, I know there ain't a stage on this planet that I ain't broke in half, being the dragon. Y'all know there ain't a show, no matter who's on the lineup with me, with all due respect to every artist, but I respectfully compete, that we ain't bust the ass of, being the dragon. Y'all also know that as recent as the VMAs that just transpired about a week ago, y'all saw the VMAs and the rest of the world give me my flowers with my brother Split Star and DJ Scratchator for continuing to break the stage and bust ass as the dragon. So with that, we present to you with my partner Hustle, my partners and my whole team from Hustle, Conglomerate Family, our first incredible NFT piece, Dragon. From yours truly, Busta Rhymes, and the Hustle family, and the Conglomerate family. Y'all know what to do. Showtime. Salute.